my god.
And welcome back.
You're not going to include
Liana
that.
Lounge.
You're not going to include that. That's too loud. You're going to blow out our listeners' eardrums.
I will mute. I will mute it and show your reaction. I'm sure it looked good. Welcome back, everybody, to the Pooya and Liana Lounge. You're interrupting the introduction for episode number 39. And I know what you may be thinking. Well, is it cold where you are living? Why are you huddled up like you're sitting in an igloo? Liana broke her microphone.
I didn't break my microphone. It broke.
Okay.
I didn't break it. I didn't do anything.
You used it. It was working. And then you went to use it again. It's not working.
Yeah.
So, did anyone touch it since then?
Yeah.
Who?
You.
Are we just going to lie?
Technically, you did set up the microphones.
Yeah, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was broken from when I moved it out of the closet into here.
Oh.
Which one of us has said for the last maybe 20 episodes, hey, you should probably get a backup mic because you keep moving this one upstairs and downstairs to record all the pods?
I said that.
You said that.
I did. I said that.
Well, enjoy doing this podcast alone with Clam because I'm not going to be an accomplice to you lying. Okay,
fine. I didn't say it. No, I'm not prepared. Yes, we should have gotten a backup microphone. But I still didn't break it. It just broke. Okay. It's 9 years old. It's 9 years old. I got it from So You Think You Can Podcast. That microphone has lasted me 9 years. Mm-hmm. Okay? It was its time to go.
Well, the microphone that I used for So You Think at the time was 4 years old. And then by the time it broke, it was 9 years old.
Yeah, okay. So that's the time
maybe 9 years is the... Your time's not coming yet.
Oh, yeah. How old are you?
4. Okay.
Happy 4th birthday. Which technically means you've completed 4 years.
But it's no longer 4 with daily use, whereas, that one has been plugged in forever. My old one was plugged in every day as well. So maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so anyway, so the point is that one of the microphones died spontaneously, and it was no one's fault. But that puts us in a little bit of a conundrum because we now have one working microphone.
Yeah, we should have this sorted by the next episode, so don't worry. I hope the audio sounds fine. If not, it's going to be a very awkward Pooya from the studio happening right now. See, Pooya didn't stop us because it's that good.
Wait, why wouldn't you put that in earlier?
Why? Because I forgot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, but it's going to be fine. And again, I think that this is good. Maybe the listeners are going to be like, you guys should be recording all your podcasts this way.
Well, I would respectfully disagree with the listeners at that point because Liana is a speaker like this and she needs all of that. And
you think I'm going to hit you while we're doing it as I'm gesturing about?
There's a lot of wind I just felt.
I was just practicing.
For what?
For gesturing. Just practicing.
Yeah, so I look forward to when your mic is back because I would like my space back. I feel like you're in my spot.
I'm not in your spot. I'm in the corner.
You're my bubble.
We're hanging out. We're having a good time. This is what you do. When we're recording a pod and we're having fun. We're sitting next to each other having a blast.
Let me put it this way. Sitting this close to you is not a weird feeling.
Okay.
Because we do that often. Sitting this close to you with a microphone and a camera and light on us is very weird. I've never podcasted with anyone where I can feel them on my face.
I think we should reconsider if we're ever in person. I think if you
we're always in person.
No, I don't mean us. I mean if you and Rob record a podcast together, I think you guys should sit this close because I think it really brings out the camaraderie. You know what I mean? It really reminds us that we're all in this together, as they say in High School Musical. I was gonna do the dance, but then there's not enough room. So I think the point is that we are. It's experimental. It's avant-garde, right? Nobody else in the podcast space is even thinking about doing it this way.
Avant-garde is one of the most overused words to describe nothing.
It's not nothing. It's innovative. This is innovation. You at home, you are watching innovation happen. And you, Pooya, you're experiencing innovation happen. I'm telling you, this is the future of podcasting. Theo Vaughn's going to be sitting on the lap of his next Amish guest.
You know I don't know what to break down there Maybe the fact that you thought podcaster and your first example was Theo Vaughn.
Well, because you get
Who
the
have
clips.
I married?
You get the clips on your TikTok.
Oh, I get the clips. Now it's me again. Stop. Why is this lying thing where like everything that you do, like, you do this?
Okay, fine. Who's the biggest podcaster you can think of? Obviously, RHAP excluded. Joe
Why?
Rogan.
Why RHAP? Ew, what?
I'm just saying. What would be like again? We're thinking like mainstream here, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking of the star of screen and earbud.
Yeah,
Rob Sesternino.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we already discussed you and Rob are going to do this for your next Traders podcast that's in person. But what I'm saying is
we've
like
never had an in-person Traders podcast.
Yeah, but when you will have an in-person podcast,
that'd be sick.
Yeah,
that'd be a bucket list moment for me, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
A live one.
A live one.
I wonder if I'd be okay.
And you have to sit on his lap.
No, I do not have to sit on his lap. What are you, Santa
Claus?
Claus?
You should sit on his lap.
That's inappropriate.
Ho ho ho! What would you like?
No
for
one should ever sit on their
year?
boss's lap.
Well, I mean. You've never been asked to do that before?
We cannot. What are you doing?
Well, you're not my boss, so I can sit on your lap.
Yeah, but then it's a whole different... It's no longer a podcast at that point, I feel
Why can't it be a podcast? Technically, okay, what defines a podcast? It's a microphone and two people.
No.
It could even be one person.
There are so many...
You can podcast by yourself. That's
nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. They call it self-podcasting.
It's called master casting.
Yeah, master casting.
I hate this episode so much. This is my least favorite episode of all time.
Cunning linguists.
Okay, please go back. Get a new microphone. Oh, I can't. This is so uncomfortable.
It's not uncomfortable. Lean in. As Sheryl Sandberg says, lean into the pod. She wrote a book called Lean In.
And is this a book that's like well regarded?
I think so. I mean, it was popular maybe like 10 years ago. It's about women and leaning in the boardroom kind of thing. Not in that way. It's like an empowerment book. It's like here's how you can also be successful in corporate America as a woman. Anyway, that's not the point of this. The point is that I think that we're being innovative with this podcast approach. So you might feel uncomfortable now, but when the ratings come in and everybody's like, oh my God, you won't believe this new podcast format. They're calling it the most innovative and creative spin on podcasting.
All right, so maybe we start getting into some material here because I don't know what riff this is, but what is it?
I think it's just fun.
I'm happy you're having fun.
I am having fun.
Good, that's what matters.
I'm also having fun a little bit because it's making you uncomfortable, and that's fun. It's funny.
Okay. You know what else is funny?
What's funny?
Shannon got grenaded.
Yeah.
It's good.
I do kind of feel bad.
I don't.
Well,
I could, but I'm not.
You're choosing not to.
I feel like her fate was in her own hands.
That is actually really funny. And the fact they came down to she could have picked her namesake. And
all she had to do was pick her namesake.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I don't care if my namesake's the grenade. I'm picking the person who has my name because I want to root for my name.
Yeah.
Unless you're rooting against your name because you want to be the first winner of your name or something. But
right. You mean like if you were to go on the show?
Actually, low-key, if there was any Pooya on any other reality TV show, I'd be like, you're ruining my SEO.
I rooted for Liana.
You did. You drafted her.
I drafted Liana. I'm a firm believer in draft your namesake. Yeah. Believe
I just feel
in
like
yourself.
For me, it's like it might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me.
To draft a Pooya.
Yeah.
I mean... Obviously, Shaheen is not the same name as you, but like...
That's why every Persian, I'm like, this might never happen again.
Close.
Yeah.
I mean, also bearded guy, like, looks similar.
Looks similar?
Well, that you've got a beard.
And we're both Persian?
Yeah.
Nailed it. Yeah. Yeah, so that was funny. I was happy with that. That was very cool.
Yeah.
Did you have fun with the premiere?
Yeah, I had fun with the premiere. We talked about it on the B&B. Obviously, Allie was our guest. It was very fun to break down. I think when I was going back through and I was reviewing my notes from the premiere, there were just so many little fun moments in the episode. Pretty much anything involving Jason made me laugh. So when he's like, "Hi, I'm Jason," and Jeff goes like, "Hi, Jason," That was like the end of the exchange, and it was like incredibly awkward. Or, of course, the one where he talks about Smash, and Matt is there just being like, I have no idea what's happening. I just feel like there were a lot of these like really tiny fun moments.
I tweeted out that this cast is going to make for some comedy.
Yes.
And this season feels like a comedy already off one episode.
It does.
It feels like I don't know if we're going to get the best gameplay. We might, but it's going to be riddled with just wackadoo moments that...
Yes.
It's like, how are we here?
And I'm totally for that. Like, I think Sage's edit maybe best encapsulates it.
Oh my God.
It's just like, hee hee, pee pee, poo poo.
Sage has gotten the holy trifecta of, what was it? Pee?
Yeah, peed off the boat.
Pee and then
aqua-dump.
Pooping.
Talking about aqua dumping.
What was the third thing? Farting?
I don't remember. Maybe.
And then we got puking. It was a weird episode.
Yeah, it was a bodily function centered episode for sure.
No, that was good. It was a good time. So good luck to you and Ty in the draft. We're still in the running.
Yes, we both still have full teams.
Yeah, well, then what happened was like I put out a very shady post to Shannon. She then replied, and the reply was mid. And then I replied, and then she replied again, and I was like, I got facts. So I went and got a screenshot to like prove it. And I was like, you know what? I should take the high road.
Oh, you didn't post it?
No, I did. I deleted it after like 10 minutes. I sat with it and I was like, what am I gaining from this?
Didn't feel right.
Didn't I win?
Didn't feel
like
right.
I won. And like I won the AU versus the world wager. Like I don't have to get a divorce. So I was just like, let me be the bigger person.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on them to file for divorce.
I know, same.
I mean,
it's that or naming rights. Your choice.
Oh, is that what you renegotiated?
That's what I put on the table.
Okay, I would be fine with that. I would be happy with naming rights. What would you want to name their baby? I mean, it's a girl, so obviously we need to call it Liana.
No, what?
Yeah, Liana Jr.
No.
Is it weird if I name someone else's baby?
Yeah, you can junior her child. No.
Yeah, but I'll be Liana Sr.
I think we should name the baby. Offer them the name Winner.
Okay.
That way, at least there's a winner in the house.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, we'll call it Liana, and then Junior, and then middle name Winner.
There's no Liana Junior. We're not.
I really want to call their baby Liana Junior.
Respectfully, let me hold your hand when I say this. You did nothing to earn this naming right.
Correct.
You did nothing.
Yes, so I deserve all the accolades.
This is just like fantasy football, where you were absentee as fuck. You did not show up to the podcast to do the draft. You did not talk about the season every week.
Yeah.
So your involvement with the naming rights is you are married to the person with the naming rights.
Yeah. So as my partner, you should then gift me naming rights to Shannon's baby. I think that's how that works.
Yeah. It's a gift is optional. What am I gifting you for? You're
giving me the gift. It's you know how like you don't need a reason to give somebody a gift, right? It doesn't have to be their birthday.
But up close, it's you look beautiful, Bean.
Is that my gift? I would also like the gift of Shannon's.
No, you get a gift
naming
of
rights.
The compliment. TM.
No, I don't want a compliment. I want naming rights.
You're not getting naming rights.
I drive a hard bargain. I would like naming rights of Shannon's baby. Thank you very much. I'm naming it Liana Jr.
Not your baby to name, and also not your wager to bargain. You have no rights here in this situation.
Okay, fine. Do you have to actually talk to like Mike and Chappelle to name the baby, or like can I just make the decision?
Given that it was because while me, Chappelle, and Mike shared the team, it was my marriage on the line as a wager.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
okay, well then if it was your marriage, then it was 50-50 marriage, obviously 50-50. So then that way 50-50 naming rights.
My friend, you have no
50-50 naming rights.
No.
I'll take middle name. You can have first name. I'll take middle name.
We don't get middle name. It's only first name that I'm bargaining for.
Okay, we'll make it a hyphenated first name. It'll be Liana Jr. Winner.
No.
And then legally, she's gonna have to name her baby.
This poor kid's gonna have a username name like what? Dash
69.
All right.
69.
So, yeah. Basically, long story short, it was fun. I had a great time with the premiere. It was tasty for me.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. I think it's a wackadoo. I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
And when some shows begin, others end, because, my God, the Big Brother finale was a movie in and of itself. Also.
Yeah. Speaking of relationships.
No.
What?
No, we don't do that. We're not doing that.
Wait, what do you mean?
Don't be mean.
Okay. I'm just going to think it.
Why?
Because it's funny. I think that there was like a segment that we could have done regarding the whole situation.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I feel like we could be breaking it down somehow.
Breaking what down?
I don't know. Like, I just feel like there's a discussion to be had. Like, I feel like you've asked me a lot of questions. It's like, how would you feel if blah, 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 blah?
Well, like scenarios?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, how would you feel if this happened? But I feel like then it kind of crossed a line where it was just like Vince is acting inappropriately. There's no more like question, right? Because I think it's like, you know, when things are in a gray area.
The thing is, right, and I think this was basically how it went, was you and I were like, okay, well, if they talked about it beforehand, then everything's fair game.
Yeah.
And then we found out that that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So then, therefore, everything that happened after that was inappropriate. Like, regardless of, for me, there's no crossing a line or like, because it's not our relationship to speak on. Like, you and I have different boundaries than like another couple and another couple and another couple. So I feel like that's like tough, because then it's just you're debating other people's boundaries, which like is not our boundaries to discuss.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. I was happy that Ashley winning was fun.
It was a good time. I've been annoyed with the internet.
Why?
Because so the term bitter jury, I would like to find the etymology of where that originated, because I vehemently disagree with that statement, with that phrase.
Well, I think that there's an argument that you can never have a bitter jury.
That's the camp I'm in, because to me, there's no bitter jury. There is, you didn't play your cards right with the jury, and they do not want to vote for you.
So I agree with that.
Yeah, like there is, you can make the argument that, oh, this person made some cutthroat moves and was not rewarded for it because they didn't maintain the relationships after the cutthroat.
Yeah.
And I would say, yeah, but you can't call it a bitter jury, because if you choose to play that game, you have to have the skill to also maintain those relationships after the cut. Some people can do it with a smile. Some people have to do it with a hug. Some people have to do it with I had no other choice. But you have to find the way to do it. You didn't do it. You're not,
It also depends, though, on the people that you're playing with, right? So you have to recognize
Every
that, like,
season.
because you're only
Every
having,
season.
like, 7 people vote,
Yep.
right? So at the end of the day, like, you need to recognize, what do 4 of these 7 people, and this happens, is actually so funny, because in science, what happens when you want your paper, like, data to be published, you send it out for peer review, and you will only get, like, 3 to 4 reviewers, which means that if you had 100 scientists review your work, maybe 70% of them would say, oh, this is fabulous, we love it, no notes, immediately publish it. But if you get unlucky and you hit the 3 people that hate it, well, then that's the name of the game. Now, with that, you obviously have no idea who you're getting. Within Big Brother or Survivor, you at least have an idea of the people who you're playing with. So the idea is that, like, you should have the full information in order to know what people will and will not respect.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
My thing has always been, you should have a base understanding of the game you're signing up for, but then also keep in mind that the game doesn't begin until you meet your cast, because how your cast is made up should dictate how and who you should be talking to, how you should navigate the game, because you can end up with a cast that very much values like physicality over anything. So then it's like, okay, you can play the best social or strategic game. If they don't respect that, you're kind of cooked.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, I also think that as an outside observer, we can sit back and we can say, like, okay, based on my criteria, I think so-and-so played a better game. But that's my decision to make based on the information that I've seen, right? And you cannot answer that for the jury. They made the decisions that they wanted to make based on how they felt. And that is a huge part of any of these games.
I also think that there's been other finales where I may be more accepting of you claiming bitter. I'm like, okay, I can see that potentially. They still lost the votes, so it's on them. But this season, I disagree with it more than ever because of 2 things. One, 6-1, and that one being I didn't want him to go home with 0 votes. That is a unanimous jury. To me, that is, there's no bitter. It's just, no, we did not fuck with this game.
Yeah.
And like, or we didn't see this game as valuable as the other person's game. The second thing for me is that Vince's game has been so in the forefront because he's been a main character. Because like let's be clear, when I'm fighting back on this, I'm not saying Vince sucks. I'm just saying that Vince, he was literally a main character. He kept the season entertaining by being there. I drafted him, so I saw something in him. But from day one, when he has a full house of people he can nominate, he nominates Kelly, who's his ally, who volunteers, mind you, but he does that. Like, there were, every time this man got power, instead of catapulting himself into a better spot, he made an enemy. All the way to his last reign, where he puts, or second last reign, he puts up Lauren. His reign after that, he puts up Keanu. And like, they were like, bro, if you like, at what point am I going to believe you? You've been poisoned to my game at every turn. But then even at the end, when they gave him the out, it's not like he claimed it. It's not like he said that, you know, I understand, but it's just what I had to do to get to the end. All that like, he kind of soft did it a little bit at moments, but for the most part, he kept being like, I wouldn't say it was emotional manipulation. I would say I was just passionate for the game. And it's like, well, that's not going to resonate with anybody if you don't hard claim them as your moves. You're saying that, yeah, no, I didn't do that, but I kind of just felt good about what I was doing. Like, you know, it didn't, the explanation wasn't there for me either. Anyway, it was just frustrating. It's been frustrating for me because usually after the finale, I walk away. But the minute Ashley wins, a player like Ashley, who y'all know me, I always value social game first, then strategic, then physical. So to see someone win with social game on a season where there's 45 competitions and she won 2 to get there, or 3 if you want to count part 3 as 2, that's amazing to me. That's amazing. And then cuts the biggest competitor and takes this guy who nominated her week 1 and like beats him almost unanimously. That's amazing to me. But then part of me felt bad because I'm like, man, they're going to be shitting on this woman for winning, for making the moves needed to win. And then they're going to say this guy deserves it, when literally 2 weeks ago they were like, this man deserves nothing. Keanu deserves the world. Give it to Keanu. Then Keanu left, they're like, all right, fine, Vince deserves it. What? Anyway. So long story short, it was my mistake. I should have just disconnected, and I didn't. And I felt
big mistake.
Big mistake.
I'm just here to keep track of what happens.
Yeah, and again, I reiterate what I said at the beginning. People need to leave Vince alone. Let him deal with whatever he's dealing with, and like, because I don't know. I feel like he's I'm assuming had a rude awakening coming out of the house. So not just Vince. Let me use my PSA here. What you about to say?
But I also want to know.
Okay, you be nosy, but don't add him.
Nosy.
All I'm saying is don't add anybody.
Add him.
Yeah.
But what I need is Jimmy to continue to be messy.
Oh my God,
share everything that's
that man needs
on.
his phone privileges revoked.
I want to know.
No, they've literally. I was scrolling through TikTok last night, and like at least 3 different Big Brother players from this season
We're just live streaming.
We're live.
Yeah.
I just like, I was scrolling and it said Adrian on the bottom, and it was just like he had clearly propped his phone on something, and they were playing
like beer pong in the background. Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, leave the house guests alone. Let them say what they're gonna say. Watch from afar. Have your popcorn, but don't directly try and involve yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, never send hate, right? There's no need for that.
Yeah, as Julie's thing to love one another, because apparently she invented that. She's really trying to make that go, like, you know, become a thing. Come on.
Has CBS put it on T-shirts yet? Because I feel like that if CBS doesn't back it, because Jeff says a bunch of weird crap and they put it on T-shirts.
Yeah, but I don't know. For some reason, I feel like Jeff is more of a persona
than Julie.
Julie has been at this for 27 seasons, and she's still, her most personified moment is her being a robot. Like,
I think people really like the moment when she smacked Marcellus.
Yeah, no, but first and expect the unexpected are the 2 things that people associate with her.
See, they should put those on T-shirts.
Does anyone buy these? I don't even know.
I bought Sorry For You.
You did, but I don't remember. Like, outside of the HOH robe and some tumblers, I don't think I've ever seen Big Brother merch like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's a missed opportunity.
It is. So, yeah. But no, that was a fun finale also. I don't know. I feel like I complained a lot just now, but it's just annoying. I get irritated, but it's also self-inflicted, so.
Have you ever seen that thing on stuff that says 100% satisfaction guaranteed?
Yeah.
How do they measure that?
That's just them being very, like, it's like exudes confidence.
But like, what if it was on like Big Brother? It was like 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And then you'd be like, I'm unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for products and stuff, when it says 100% satisfaction guaranteed, do you come up to him and you'd be like, I don't like
sue
this.
because it wasn't
dairy? Can you?
I'm sure someone did, and I'm sure if you look closely, there's an asterisk next to it now.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Okay, that's fair.
Because it's that thing of like where now they can't say cheese. They have to say dairy product.
Yeah, dairy product. Or like with ice cream.
That's how you know someone sued and they had to switch it up. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like legally. Like I've seen that with the ice creams that don't melt. Have you seen that with like ice cream sandwiches?
Yeah.
So people will like, it's like, okay, these ice cream sandwiches don't melt. And it's because they're not actually ice cream. Yeah. But I saw somebody on TikTok try it and they left out their ice cream, dairy product sandwiches or whatever. And they genuinely did not melt. Like they were still intact.
That's amazing.
It's not, I mean, I guess it's amazing from a food science perspective, but it's like not so amazing in the fact that like, don't you want to eat real ice cream or do you want to eat dairy product?
Does it taste the same to me?
Yeah, I guess that's a good question. Does it taste the same to you?
If it tastes the same, I'm fine.
But I feel like that's why, all those, like the cosmic brownies and the ding dongs and like all of those kind of like little Debbie. Yeah, but there's like Hostess also has them that they used to be good and now they're all terrible. Because they kept swapping out like ingredients and stuff, and now it's all bad. I feel like you don't have the original ones to compare to. Like you would want to compare the dairy product.
I think if you don't know better, then you're fine.
Yeah, the original ice cream sandwiches. Yeah. Plus, it was like a race to eat them before they melted, so there was like an inherent fun activity involved with ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, upset stomachs.
What do you mean?
You're rushing to finish this?
No. You gotta like be strategic about it. You gotta like lick the the sides where there's the ice cream in between, right? You gotta like lick around it and make sure that you're like keeping.
You missed that. That's an activity part of this that you missed. It's a part of the experience that you wish you had.
Yeah, I like that part. I don't take bite. I do take small bites, but I eat it. I don't eat it quickly because I don't want a tummy ache. So you gotta like be strategic about it.
Yeah, I'm happy. Unlike Big Brother, when they remove votes and they don't let you vote someone out and it's a competition, I like that there's no strategy in my ice cream consumption. Keep the strategy on Big Brother and Survivor.
Okay, I'm just realizing that goes back to the whole food bite conversation that we had, that I'm very strategic about how I eat my meals.
Ooh, I need to give a long lick over here. First of all, pervert or alert.
Why?
Oh, perverted.
Why?
Get a room.
What, me and my ice cream sandwich? Mm-hmm. I'm having a love affair with this ice cream sandwich.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just going to say, I am, as someone who has complained on this podcast about the fact that I had an ice cream cone that melted quickly.
Yes.
I hated that.
I was about to bring that up. See, if you had been more strategic about the way that you ate your ice cream, you wouldn't have had as much drippy issue.
But if the ice cream didn't drippy on me, then I could just have it the way I want it. Have it your way. That's what Burger King always says.
Do you think when they say have it your way, they mean lick away? However you want to lick the food, go for it.
You want to lick, you want to give it a big bite, do the big bite. That's also fine.
Oh, see, maybe you should have done big bites on the ice cream.
I was.
You did do big bites?
I was big biting
Well, then that was the problem. You did big bites. Should have done licky. What?
Listen to yourself. Listen to what you're saying.
Big Bite had alliteration, so I felt like the equivalent also needed to have alliteration.
So all you did was say licky twice.
Yeah, no, I know that. I should have said like loving licky or something like that.
Little licks.
Oh yeah, little licks. Little licks, big licks. Little licks, big licks. Little licks, big licks.
All right, so this just in. We're banning ice cream from this house.
Why?
I don't know.
Can we have frozen custard?
No. No froyo either.
Gelato?
Ugh, no, and no sorbet either.
Aww.
You're banned. You're banned from frozen treats.
Can I have frozen bananas? Like the chocolate covered frozen bananas? I bite those for the most part. To be clear,
you can have any of the things you mentioned. I actually do not rule the snacks.
I won't eat them in front of you.
No,
how about that?
Fine. That's fine.
Are you going to feel uncomfortable if I eat them in front of you?
No, I'm not going to feel uncomfortable.
I'm going to make prolonged eye contact while I lick the ice cream.
Why?
To make you uncomfortable.
I am going to put this mug over here for the remainder of the podcast.
See, here's the problem. Ordinarily, I would be okay because I'm going to be like, you're going to handle it. And if there's an issue, but the problem is that I'm near it and I will knock this over.
You will not. Don't touch it. It's my mug.
Okay, I'll just put my hand here.
No, be natural.
Being natural is the hardest thing for me to do.
Now do you see why you trying to
I'm having anxiety. I'm having anxiety.
Okay, well then don't give me anxiety. I won't give you anxiety. Give me anxiety, give you anxiety.
Give me anxiety or give me anxiety.
Yeah. So okay, back to the dairy treats, the dairy product. Oh, yeah. Every time they fire off like 17 warnings in a commercial where they're like, symptoms could be, and then,
you mean
and
for
then
like
they turn
Sky
into
Rizzy?
Yeah, they turn into a rap song, and you're like, whoa, I can't keep up with the lyrics. Slow down, fam.
Oh.
That is an indicator of someone sued.
That's no, I mean, those usually come up during the clinical trials that like 1 or 2 patients exhibited those symptoms. But I think that that's a great idea. You should create raps that are the symptoms of taking certain medications.
Like a jingle so that people remember?
No. It's not a jingle. It's just like, maybe it's a parody. Is that what I'm saying? It's a parody, but you create a whole album and it'll be like, and you do it over a sick beat. It's like very Lonely Island-esque, and it's like Sky Rizzy.
I don't like this.
You heard of the drug, and then you go into like headaches, diarrhea, constipation.
You want that? You want to hear that while you're jamming out?
Yeah, but you got to make it cool, because like that's what.
I'm sorry. There's no positive spin to diarrhea. I got these hard flows, call it diarrhea.
Yeah.
Like, no!
That's good. I mean, it'd be soft, but yeah. Oh, that would be the constipation bar. So I think you do it like that. But I think that Sky Rizzy is a fun name, so I think that you should start with Sky Rizzy.
I will not be pursuing this career.
Why?
Because it's not my bag.
Yo, dog, heard you got moderate plaque psoriasis. Boy, do I have a song for you. Bump, bump, chick, chick, bump, bump, chick, chick, bump, bump, chick, chick, and then now you go. Bump, bump, chick, chick, bump,
you
bump,
can cancel us. You can cancel us now. Like this show can get.
Have we jumped the shark?
Put the curtains down on this show.
Episode 40. That's it. We broke our mic. Pooya's annoyed with me. It's all over. We did it.
It's all over.
It's all over. We did it, fam.
Oh,
we hit the end of our run.
I'm still trying to remember how we got to that cheese product. Oh,
lawsuits?
You saying that foods didn't taste the same.
Yeah.
Ingredients, but what was the first food item we talked about? What's the first food product we talked about that got us there? No.
Ice cream.
No.
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie. Before
Little Debbie.
That. I'm not gonna remember now. It's gonna bother
Little
me.
Debbie should be a rap name.
Okay.
Little Debbie gets down.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
You mean unrelated to Little Debbie?
Yes.
I made a friend, kind of.
What do you mean
at Pilates.
That's just someone you worked out with.
Yeah. But we talked afterwards because she was talking about roller skating, and I was like, oh, why are you laughing?
Go on.
You know who likes to roller skate? Wait.
Who's got two thumbs? No.
You didn't let me finish.
Just speak regular.
You know who's got 2 thumbs and likes to roller skate? This girl. So anyway, we were chatting about roller skating. She was like, yeah, I have just gotten into roller skating. And she was naming the places that she goes. And there's a Facebook group she invited me to, which I don't really use Facebook. So that's going to be, I joined it and I have not checked it since. But they do a lot of outdoor activities. And she was like, hope to see you at the rink. So I made a friend. And her name is, I wrote it down.
She deserves better friends.
Well, I mean, I assume she has other friends that aren't just me.
Yeah, but she has one name and you don't remember it?
I want to say it starts with an R.
Lovely.
So I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget.
Her name's probably like Deborah, so.
It's Deborah.
Fam.
Well, Clam's confused because we're not in our normal spots. Anyway, the point is that who made a friend? I did.
Good for you.
And I actually haven't talked to her since.
Yeah, that's not really a friend.
Nor did we share contact information. But if I do show, the problem is that the rink that she goes to is on a different side of town than where I would go.
Okay.
So that is a little bit of a conundrum. And like, I'm not going to drive all the way over there just to be like, hey.
You should take baby steps, right? First of all, remember her name. Second of all,
starts with an R.
Exchange contact information. Then have like a couple more conversations. Then maybe worry about, but the ring she goes to is on the other side of town.
But the only reason I would hang out with her is so we could go roller skating together.
Why?
Well, that's what I want to do. I want to go roller skating with her. To have a friend. And then she can teach me. Because I'm more of a blader than I am a quad skater. Even though I did have quads for a while and tried. I was just not that good at it. I mean, I'm fine. Like, I can get around. You know what I'm saying? I can do a little bit of, like, kind of cool footwork here and there. But I'm not, like, a pro. I need her to teach me. So that's what I'm saying. I want to learn.
Okay.
But I might go to some of the outdoor events. The only issue is like blading currently, the leaves and the trees, they're shedding little twigs and it's making blading difficult.
Yeah.
These are real struggles.
Mm-hmm. Very real.
I feel like you're not super empathetic to my struggles.
What? Your blading struggles? Or just generally?
No, my blading.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You accurately have deduced that I'm not really empathetic to your blading struggles.
Yeah, well, don't worry, because I have a new friend now, and she's going to be empathetic to my blading struggles. So,
I hope she remembered your name, and I hope she stumbles onto this podcast.
I have her name written down. I want to say it's Risa.
You wrote down her name, but you didn't get her, like, contact info?
I didn't want to ask for her number. Weird. I felt awkward. Hey, can I get your contact info? How do people ask for other people's phone numbers? Is that normal?
Let me get your number real quick so that if I do show up, I'll let you know.
That sounded so smooth. Yeah. That sounded so good. Wait, do it again. Do it again.
What am I, a zoo animal?
I'm going to write it down. Do it again.
You don't need to write this down. This is just standard human interaction.
No, let me write it down. Yeah, Risa. That is her name. Okay. You tell me again what you said?
No.
What was it? Hey.
It feels weird that
let me get your number. No, wait. Let me... Hey, let me have your contact information so I can let you know when I get there.
No.
I'm going to write it down.
No.
Why?
Be natural.
I can't.
You can.
I'm not a B natural. I'm more of a C minor girl myself. That's a scales joke for anyone who's into music. Or maybe a little G sharp. Is that what I'm feeling? A little G sharp.
I am going to personally leave the house and go buy you a microphone after this podcast. We cannot do another episode like this. This is so...
Why is it bad? It's not bad. I feel like we're really connected. I feel like we're really vibing here. I feel like we're going to win a Pulitzer Prize for this. I feel like it's really just, we're flowing. Just like your diarrhea rap. Okay, since you won't give me the cheat code to making friends, I'm going to figure out how to do it on my own.
There's no cheat code. It's literally just asking for stuff.
Yeah, but how do I ask you without seeming weird? So
what would your instinct be if I was about to leave Pilates?
Okay.
But you want to get my phone number.
Okay. So I wanted to get your contact information.
So...
Because I didn't even think about getting her contact information.
I panicked. If I was you...
Yeah.
And I see her at the thingy.
Yeah.
Put your phone away.
I'm going to write it down.
No. And I see her at the thingy. I would go about my business. I usually will not say hello first. What? I
say hello first.
Nah.
Hey, how's it going?
The power isn't going second.
Okay. Well, there was another lady who I was chatting with at Pilates because there were three of us and we were all talking. And one woman was like, you look like a celebrity and I just can't place it. And I was like, she looks like BB Rexa. And then the other one was like, oh my God, yes, you look just like BB Rexa. So anyway, the lady who looked like BB Rexa, she was telling us about how she was going to get her hair done because she was blonde, but she wanted to go dark. So she was going to get it in a colored black. So anyway, so she was telling us about how she was going to do that, but then she was going on vacation with her mom, so she wasn't going to be around. So then she came back after like a few weeks and she had done her hair and it looked really good. And I was like, hey, I love what you've done with your hair. And then she looked at me super confused because obviously she did not remember the conversation and I was the only one who remembered the conversation, and I remember it very clearly because she looked like BB Rexa. And she was just like, oh yeah, thanks.
See, if I was you, I would give up Pilates at that point. I would never go back. They would never see me there.
It's like,
wow, this parasocial lady at the Pilates.
She was like weeks later here too. It's in retrospect, it's so embarrassing.
No,
I was trying to be friendly.
It's not. You did nothing wrong.
Oh, thank you for telling me that.
You did nothing wrong. But I think one thing that became very clear was this woman did not care about that conversation y'all were in the month prior.
Yeah, I think so that's the thing is like my brain is like always taking in information. So for example, there was this one woman who got in a motorcycle. Yeah, there was another woman who got in a motorcycle accident, and she was telling a whole story about how that happened, and she's now in recovery for her motorcycle accident. And and so I've seen her multiple times going, but I learned my lesson from Hair Lady, and I was like, do not say a word. Don't ask, hey, how's rehab going from your accident? Because she's gonna be like, this psychopath.
Keep it vague. Always keep it vague.
But the thing is they probably don't even remember. They don't. They would. She would probably just looked at me and be like, I've never seen this woman in my entire life. Like, that's my concern.
Well, you know why? Because you're not volunteering any information, though.
Correct. Except for the lady who looked like BB Rexa. I said she looked like BB Rexa, and I said, your hair is going to look good dark.
But did you go up to her like, yo, BB, love what you did with the hair? Like, you didn't say BB Rexa to her?
No, I was probably very awkward about the whole thing.
I think she was awkward because when someone's like, you look like some celebrity, it's kind of like when people start singing happy birthday, it's almost like you don't know what to say.
But I followed up by saying she's really pretty.
Yeah, that's fine. But when that woman singled her out like that, I think for her, she just wanted to get out of that conversation.
I mean, yeah.
Meaning she was not paying attention to anything that was being said until she could exit out. Or then BB Rexa comes up and is like, oh, the blonde hair. You're like, yeah, so I'm actually going to change that soon.
Well, she was talking about it earlier.
Oh, I see.
Like, we were talking about
so
her.
Was that like the end of the conversation where that came up?
It was like we were having a conversation. We were just like chit-chatting. And then the other woman goes, you look like a celebrity. And then I was like, yes, she looks like BB Rexa. And then I was like, yeah, she's really, like, she's so beautiful. Okay, maybe I didn't say it like that, but here's the point. Look, I made people uncomfortable.
You did nothing. My point is, that lady made her feel uncomfortable. She tuned out all y'all after that. She dips, first chance she gets. She comes back. You call that out. She's like, oh, thank you. She does not remember this conversation.
Right.
So that's not on you.
Okay, but what I'm doing by telling you this story is I'm illustrating how ill-equipped I am to handle social interactions.
You're more equipped than you give yourself credit for. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think that if people are okay with me being an awkward human being, then like it's fine. I'm not that awkward?
No. Okay. So, for example, so what I would do, I go back to Pilates, I see her, but like, as long as we don't make eye contact, I'm not going to say hello. Okay? I do my thing. We do Pilates, whatever. Then, on the way out, if you really want to talk, it's up to you. You go up, you say hello, how have you been?
So I wait for her to approach me.
No, you don't, but that's usually how I do it, but that's also me because unless I'm good friends with somebody, I'm not going to go, and I'm like in a situation, because like usually when I leave the house and go do like my activities, I'm not doing that with the idea of I might bump into somebody I know and like chit chat. So I'm like, I'd rather do my own thing. But if we make eye contact or you approach me, I'm going to treat it regular and have a conversation anyway.
Okay. I like the strategy of waiting till after class.
Yes, because
I think that makes
because
sense.
The whole thing is so the way I would go about it is I'm about to leave and I'm like, yo, before I go, let me get your contact info down or take down my information in case we wanted to do that rollerblading thing. And then you take the information down and you move on.
As soon as you started talking, my brain was just like, Liana, he's telling you what you need to do. Be sure to remember this. And then by the time that thought process, you were already finished speaking.
But like, that might not be your style, and that's okay.
What is my style? Hey.
Never finger guns.
How's it going?
Never
Gotta holster
guns.
him. Gotta holster him.
No.
Be like, hey, what's up?
Your style would be, hey, remember on like the 7th of August when you said roller skating could be cool? Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, do you remember 2 weeks
ago
have a
when we had this number?
Conversation? Do you send textual messages?
No, I think that, and you know,
Should I ask if she's on Snapchat?
No, do not do that. Don't ask if
Well, that's good because I'm not on Snapchat, so that would be very awkward.
No, I think that, you know, it's one of those things where it sounds easy. The reality is a lot of us struggle with this stuff. Even myself, like I'm telling you what I would do. Would I do it? I don't know. To be honest, that's kind of top of mind because that's how I interact with people in role play. Because I got to get their information down.
Do you think I should like what's a friend pickup line? Like, should I have a Rolodex of like just so when you're panicking and you like need something to like go to,
canned and rehearsed and everyone knows it and they never work.
Okay, but I'm not saying like that kind of pickup line. I'm saying like a friendship pickup line.
What you are asking for is the exact same. You're basically saying, what's like a mayonnaise that's not mayonnaise? Like light mayonnaise. Mustard. Like light mayonnaise, and it's like, well, that's the same thing.
Okay, how about this? Can I throw one at you and see what you think?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I gotta think of one first, but then I'm gonna throw one at you. Mm-hmm. Okay. So do you like peas?
Why?
Because I feel like we could be two peas in a pod, best friends. What do you think? It's pretty good.
Thanks. Hit you with the BB Rexa.
No.
Yeah.
So give me your number, friend.
You are so like the problem is that I feel like you in like on a pod, you exude this energy.
Yeah.
In person, you do not exude this awkward energy that you think you do. You're a lot less awkward.
I feel more comfortable, but I'm telling you, I feel more comfortable here in this moment than I do in
but you fake it really well with people you
Correct.
don't know.
I turn into a different person.
Yes. And
then I'm not authentically me, but I'm trying to show up and be authentically me in spaces, and it is extremely challenging. Mm-hmm. I just put my little mask on, and then I pretend to be a normal person.
Yeah, I do the same.
I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love that.
I like it. I kind of like to think of it as a, you only get mask off me if you really pass the obstacles to get to me.
Well, what obstacles do you have to
just time
get through?
And friendship.
Oh, just time. What does friendship look like to you? Like two peas in a pod. Look at us, just two peas in a pod.
More like a P and L on a pod cast.
Yeah, Pooya and Liana. That's us. We should carve that into a tree.
No, we should not. That harms the tree.
Yeah. I feel bad for trees sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, what if they have feelings?
Okay.
And then you carve into them. It's like, if you did that to a human, that'd be like real weird. Tattoos! Tattoos are kind of like carvings, like tree carvings. Is that the equivalent?
And we carve initials onto the person with the tattoos.
Yep, both of us do that because we love each other so much. Anyway, so that's my friendship saga.
Or lack thereof.
I'm trying. But what's crazy is I don't even want a friend.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes you do things where you're like, no, people do this, so I should do this.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to lie. That is kind of how I felt.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but okay, part of it also was a fact-finding, gathering information type of activity because I am more interested in learning about the rollerblading / quadding scene here in Minnesota. So part of it was also like the information discovery process. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, maintaining friendships is so hard. You have to like talk and stuff.
It's not that
It
tough.
is very hard.
It's easy to me.
You don't reply to
Hi, Pearl.
Oh, hi, Pearl. You don't reply to text messages. See, Pearl agrees. Oh.
Is she about to join us?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, my God.
Oh, bye, Pearl. Oh, we took the girls to the vet.
That was 2 weeks ago. We've talked about that on pod already.
Bruh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like maintaining friendships is work in that you have to keep in touch with them. But there are friendships out there where you don't have to be on constant communication, and all it takes is one message to spark it back up to where it was. It's kind of like it's like there's friendships where it's like old school gaming where there was no memory card and you couldn't save your progress and you had to keep the console on. And then there's friendships where there is a memory card and you can log back in a year later and it's like, well, exact same checkpoint.
Yeah.
And so for me, I thrive more in the friendships where you don't require constant communication because I get bad at that. However, I will say I have a lot of friendships where it is constant communication because like I'm playing games every day or hanging out. So it depends.
Yeah.
Oh, so this happened after the last episode, but the roleplay server I was in for GTA shut down.
So, yeah. They nuked the world.
It was so weird. Like, because it had been getting a little bit quiet. And, like, usually these servers go through ups and downs. And this is a British server. FIFA had just come out with the new game.
Oh, do you think that was part of the reason?
A big part of it, because a lot of the people that were streaming into the server were suddenly playing FIFA. And, like, you would get in the city at, like, 2 p.m. our time, which is 8 p.m. their time. That was like when it was its busiest, and it was dead.
Yeah.
There was nothing going on, and it was like, well, we'll wait for this wave, and then we'll be ready to go. And then like the next day, they shut the server down, and so it was abrupt. A lot of the staff did not know it was happening either.
They got blindsided.
They did get blindsided.
They got laid off.
And like more information came out after that. The guy that owned it, he was someone who, you know, initially was like very keen on this, and then basically said, I didn't like the amount of work that came with owning a server.
Lol.
And I just wanted to focus on my own streaming stuff. And then like the next day was live in another server playing roleplay. And I was
awkward.
like, I was just like, I think they went about it the wrong way a little bit, where they should have given people the heads up. Whether people wanted to like finish their storylines or just look for other places to go.
Yeah.
Because like especially if you got a lot of streamers streaming this as their daily content, like I felt bad for them and the staff. So, but it looks like there's some other opportunities out there.
Yeah.
Some other places we could land. It's not over for me.
That's right. Well, that's what they say. When the server gods close a door, they open a window.
And we break in.
Yeah, like Microsoft Windows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Crash in. Anyway.
We got some comments on the thread. The form. The form. The Pooya and Liana form.
Are you short-circuiting?
Yeah.
We got a question in this last time I checked on the forum. I feel like at some point you do need to do like a get ready with me or do a breakdown of that, because we get that question coming up often enough.
Should I do it on your stream?
I feel like I'm fine to loan you the stream for one night if you want to. Or what day? Do you do day? Is that more your thing?
Well, I don't know. We'll figure out a time to do it.
I'd be willing to loan it to you, yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll do a get ready with me for like hair, makeup stuff. One thing I will tell you is I'm very lucky with my hair. It's naturally wavy. So the care for the hair is minimal.
Okay. Well,
okay. So we'll tackle that on Pooya's stream at some point.
2 questions for you in the form.
Okay.
Or 2 fun questions, both relating to pizza.
Pizza.
For leftovers, do you eat them cold or hot?
Ooh. I do like cold pizza.
There are
I'm not
2
gonna lie.
people in this house. One of us will remember there is a microwave that can reheat food. The other raw dogs it cold out the fridge.
What are you looking at me for?
Liana
you mean I have to
prefers,
wait?
Yeah. See? Liana prefers it cold.
I do like cold pizza. I feel like it's a different treat. And I feel like reheated pizza, even if you do it in the air fryer or with the thing, with the water or whatever, to like try to make sure it stays crispy, like all those little like tricks and stuff, it's just never quite the same.
Really? Pizza of all things I feel like is fine on a reheat.
It's fine, but it's not as good as it was. Whereas like cold pizza is like distinctly a separate thing.
I
will sometimes reheat pizza though.
I feel like the only time I would consider a cold pizza slice is like in the morning.
Breakfast pizza.
Right, but even then I'd
like
rather
quiche.
heat it up. Like quiche, yeah.
Yeah, but quiche is sometimes warm.
Quiche is warm, period.
You can have cold quiche.
Yeah, but I prefer a hot one.
You like it hot.
You know me. This is true.
Yeah, some like it hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay.
The second pizza-related question
Pizza.
was, now if you have 3 different pizzas, how are you eating them? I.e., do you eat all of one, then the next, or choose a bit of each?
A bit of each. I'm a bit of each girly. I want to sample my favorite. That's
Unless
why I love.
they're all the same type. then I'll do one at a time.
Oh, sure. Like if they're all pepperoni, for example.
Right.
Yeah, then to me they're all the same. But usually if they're different toppings.
I variety it. Yes. I remember, and like maybe this is the only time I was strategic, but this was like I was being greedy. Is like when we would do like be like they would buy a lot of pizzas because there's like a bunch of us kids. I would strategically go to other boxes so that I could, because you know it's like things don't start. You know how like usually when pizza numbers dwindle down, they start being like, all right, time to be fair. Who's had this many? Let's split them up. I was like, well, in order to avoid getting to that math, if you pick from the other boxes that are a little more full, that prolongs the period before the math comes in. And by that point, I don't want any more. Like, I'm good. So I would do that. Yeah. Was it a good thing to do? No.
You're a 3-slicer. This is an ethical question.
Ethical?
Yes. It's this idea that if you say, okay, there's only this much pizza. How much pizza do you take? Like, do you consider the other people who are there and make sure that it's equitable? Or do you just take what you want and don't consider the other people?
No, you consider the other people. For example, and the math can come in handy here. The first, 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the meal, be ethical. Eat at a regular pace. Eat at everyone else's pace. Make sure everyone gets what they're looking for. After that, I think you enter a little bit of the free-for-all territory where some people are about to bow out. Some people are, good, or they're chilling. Get you more slices, whatever. Then, then you know how in Big Brother started all right, and then the power flips to the jury, and then the power flips to the pizza, where you're no longer in charge of the ethics. It comes down to how many slices are left and who else is still hungry. But that's what I mean. Usually I'm no longer there by that time that happens because I'm satisfied. So
yeah, because you already went in and you got all your pizza.
Exactly. I had pizza. I used to have pizza I play Big Brother. Go to sleep the first half and then turn it on when you need to and then hide again. That's kind of how I do it.
Yeah, perfect analogy.
I know. But no, why did that come up? Because, this question.
Pizza.
No, but now, I would still go from the different types, but not in a let me eat as many as I can type shit. It would be more of a I just want the variety.
I want to sample all the flavors. I love any restaurant where you can get a bunch of little things because I like to taste all the things.
I also usually do this. I call it food martyrdom, where if I know, let's say we're hanging out with a group of people and it's 2 out of the 5 people really don't like this third pizza, but they really like pepperoni. I will eat more from the
I'll do the same. Pizza. Yeah, I'll do the same. Yeah. If I don't have a strong preference, then I'm it's fine.
I usually don't, and I'm usually I eat everything, so I'm okay to do that, because again, ultimately for me, I'll be happy if everyone is happy.
Yeah.
So if someone's getting satisfaction out of this more than I am, then by all means they should have it. I will have this other thing that'll give me about the same satisfaction.
Yeah. Yeah. So, You can't get no satisfaction.
I get plenty satisfaction. That's not how that song goes. Please don't ruin the song.
Well, actually, speaking of music.
Yeah, you want to do volume 2?
Now that's what I call music. Okay, I've actually been preparing for this one. The first time we did it, it took me a little bit.
There's no preparing to do.
Yes, there is preparing to do.
What do you mean by that?
I went and I looked at the list. I listened to all the songs and started making some decisions. Although I will say it's very difficult. This album, and I know it's going to get worse because I did look ahead and spoiled myself a little bit.
Can you stop doing that?
I'm sorry. It just, there's a button. You just click it and it goes to the next one.
Yeah, just don't do that. How about that?
Okay.
You don't have your list ready from
I fell
months
on
in
it.
advance.
I fell on it. My finger just went, oh no, whoops.
I agree. I think that this was harder than the first one.
I agree.
And I think what's happening is that, because this one's 1999. We're about to enter actually it says that's what I call music. The 3 was also in 1999.
Yeah, well, once it was popular, they started doing a bunch of them. It wasn't one a year.
Because there's only 25 years between now and then, and there's
I think
over 50.
Now that that's what I call music, 14 or something is 2004 or something like that.
14? You mean 40?
No, 14, 2004.
Oh, 2004. Yeah. So it's only going to get harder for me because I think the further along we get, we're going to hit my more formidable years where I would listen to more music also and have more of a feeling towards them.
Okay.
Yeah. So last week we kind of went We actually had no real order to this, and I kind of want to do the same thing here. So I would like to start by giving you, I don't know, do I have to have a 1, 2, and 3, or can it be like just my 3?
Yeah, I think it can just be your 3.
Okay.
I don't know. We're making up the rules. Who cares?
Closing Time by Semisonic is on my 3. I know it's become synonymous with like bar closing, like they'll play this at the tail end, but
yeah.
I just feel like it's such a good feel-good song also. I feel like it also works as a listen to on a iPod or Spotify type thing. Mm-hmm. It also works in movies and TV shows. It's a great song for like a very emotional moment. It's good for credits. It works there too. And then again, it's the ending song for any bar experience ever. Like,
yeah,
it's a banger to me.
It is a banger. So I'm picking, obviously, Baby One More Time by Britney Spears.
That is a great pick.
It's iconic. It had to be on my list. As soon as that, because I started playing the album and the first song that popped up was this one, and I was like, done. I mean, then I kept going through and started having a lot more decision paralysis, but I feel like it's like a quintessential Britney Spears song. It's like one of, if you're thinking about her like OG hits, it is like one of the OG hits.
Yeah.
So I think for me, Baby One More Time just absolutely like has to be.
All right, just have to check a song to see what it was called, or what the song was.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear it on the playlist I was looking at earlier. Okay, go ahead. Your turn. Okay.
I was thinking about Praise You, actually, which is the song that Pooya just listened to by Fatboy Slim. But I think...
That's a FIFA song for sure.
So I'm going to go with... Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go with Sweetest Thing by U2.
Okay.
The sweetest. So that for me was a song that is just like very much of the time. As soon as I heard it again, I was almost like immediately taken back. So I think that that is also going to be on my list.
So for me, my other two, because Baby One More Time was my honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
My other two are Praise You by Fatboy Slim.
Okay. Yep.
Like I said, this is a song I'm very familiar with. It was also, I think it was on FIFA. If not, it's, to me, I associated with FIFA. So
it might be on like one of those skateboarding or
It was a video game song for sure. I don't know which game.
Yeah. Maybe the snowboarding one. SSX or whatever.
I don't never played SSX.
I don't know.
Though.
Okay, well maybe not that one.
And then my third one is "I'll Never Break Your Heart" by the Backstreet Boys. Making my top
okay, so
three.
you have two Backstreet Boys songs now. Okay.
I told you. For me, I'm looking at it year by year. So if it's a repeat, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm between Father of Mine and What I Got by Everclear and Sublime. Those would be my two choices. I think I'm gonna go with Father of Mine, but I really want to give a shout out to Take Me There by Blackstreet and Maya because it was from the Rugrats movie.
I forgot that was in the Rugrats movie. I was like, what?
And what's crazy is because it's the Rugrats sample, right? Like right at the beginning, and it's so good. That one and also Hard Knock Life by Jay-Z is on this album as well, which has obviously the Annie sample, which is also very fun. So those would maybe be my two honorable mentions if I were to pick honorable mentions. But I think I'm Paranoid by Garbage is a great song. My Favorite Mistake by Sheryl Crow is a great song. Obviously, you said Closing Time. You Get What You Give by the New Radicals is also very much like a one-hit wonder kind of in the moment for me. So this is a banger album. And also it's got a Baz Luhrmann song, Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen, which I don't know if that was like a big thing for graduations and stuff. So I remember that one very clearly as well. I think I saw somebody do it for speech and debate. Yeah. Like on the speech side. Which is just funny to me that Baz Luhrmann, the movie director, had this song that ended up on a Now That's What I Call Music album.
I know, right? So, I'm sorry. I've been paying attention, but I've also been like, which game was it in? And there's like 2 Reddit threads that are about this, and everyone's like, it's not in anything, but I remember it being in a...
It's a Berenstain Bears moment.
It is, and it's bugging me now.
Bears, whatever it is. What are those things called?
Berenstain Bears.
No. But Mandela effect.
Yes.
Yes, it's a Mandela effect.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I can sit here and look through...
FIFA.
Ugh, the Rockefeller Skank, though.
Oh, that's another good song. I don't know if that's on any of the Now That's What I Call Music albums.
Yeah, I don't know. I Toy Groove, but I've never played that game.
I don't know what that is.
I think I remember what it is. I think is it when the PS2 had a camera? Maybe? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But yeah, so those are 3.
Yeah.
Did I miss any?
What that you wanted to talk about? I don't know. Did you?
None of these songs got added to my playlist, I will say.
Oh, that's what I need to do. I want to make a playlist. Because then I can do two things at the same time.
You could just add your 6, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. This is, I think, the second time Spice Girls have made an appearance, and they were not on my 3.
So it's funny because there's some artists that I feel like they never really got, like, the hits for me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would want to pick that out, like, that artist, but I'm not going to pick... It depends
on the song. Like, if Wannabe's on there, it's getting on the top 3. And for all I know, that's in the next one, and I'll have to make a big decision, so we'll see. But I have been having fun not looking at them till day of, so I went on a walk today, and I put on the playlist, and well, that's a lie. I was listening to other music, and then I was like, shoot, I should check this out. And then I put it on, and I went through them, and I was like, okay, I know my 3, and then I moved on.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. All right. So this was a very intimate pal. Hope y'all had fun with this. We'll be back next week with regular fare.
Hopefully. Or not. Or maybe
so.
Because it was so avant-garde. We choose to podcast like this forever.
So just a heads up, the next episode you're going to hear is going to be released while Liana and I are in New York. So we're not going to be recording that week. We're going to be recording probably this weekend. So any comments or anything you send to this episode, it won't be read till like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
But no worries about that, because we will address everything when we get back. We'll talk about the event.
Yeah, we're going to a wedding.
Trip. Yeah, all the stuff. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Ugh, maybe that's what I should have done. I should have asked people for dress advice.
Well, it's too late now because you bought a dress.
I know, but I have 2 options.
Oh, I see.
And I could have put them on.
No, I think you'll know the right one when you see it.
Okay.
When you wear it.
Stressful.
Yeah. Well, while Liana goes to deal with the stress, I go to deal with this back pain that I've accumulated out of nowhere. We hope y'all have a great week ahead of you. Find us on socials, Lianaism, inspired by Pooyaism. Check out the B&B. Liana and Mike had Ali on for week 1. Who's your week 2 guest? Do we know yet?
I don't know.
You will not know yet. Now,
it's a secret.
For her too, apparently.
Yeah.
I wrapped up talking about Big Brother now, so I was on the finale. Probably you can check that out if you want to. But otherwise, 90 Day Fiance right now. We are on a 2-week hiatus on Traders until Celebrity UK knocks on my door, so I'll be ready for that. And then Traders Canada, of course, will be happening shortly thereafter. And then twitch.tv/Pooya. That's where I'm going to be when I'm not podcasting. And right now, bit of a free time, so we'll see how much I'm there. All right, everybody, y'all take care. Have a good one.